Morning.
Morning.
I want to introduce our one and only Lady T to give us some parts of what she knows about the system. Let us welcome her with a rousing noise. Let's welcome Lady T. Let's welcome her. Let's welcome her.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're highly welcome. You're welcome. Welcome.
Good morning. Welcome.
Lady T, you are welcome.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you, everybody in the house. Can I be heard?
Yes, we are hearing you.
All right. Thank you, especially my amiable leader, Engineer Cute. Thank you, the great Thompson. Thank you, everybody in the house. I am so glad to be in your midst today. I am happy. You know, whenever I want to talk about metaphors, I would like to relate it to what is really happening.
Yeah,
How
Lady T,
the world.
do you have plan of sharing your screen?
Yeah, I'm a share, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So whenever I'm being called on to talk about metaphors, I always want to talk how the world started, how God created the world, what we were using, because metaphors is real. There are some things I did and I regretted about it. Something like one business that is called 86FB. I will never forget what I did there. I was one of the people that carried 86FB on my head. To the extent I was wearing only 86FB t-shirts every time because I believed. I was telling people that is a God-sent business. It was a God-sent business without hearing from God. So when the thing crashed, I became ashamed of myself. I was like tearing all the t-shirts. But today, when I came in contact of metaphors, I now read about it. Even after I stopped 86FB, I went and Googled it. Was there anything like reversed betting? Because what we were doing like that time was reversed betting. Was there anything like reversed betting? And Google told me, no, there's nothing like that. I said, wow. So that is how I do. If I did any business that is wrong, I will Google over it and I will come out of it. And that is why I want also to tell you, if you have done any business that is wrong, just come out from it. Don't go back again. Read. There are platforms that can tell us, especially YouTube. They will tell us whether they are real or wrong. So that is why when I came into Metaforce, I also browsed it. I also learned the roadmap. I also learned how the world started. You understand? And how Lado came in with what he has prepared for the world, not only you and I, for the whole world. That's why I want to tell you today. There was one video I watched. My brother, Captain Apostle Tony, sent it to me about one pastor that was telling us how people are earning their money, that it is not in the church. That man was a pastor, a big pastor, was telling people how they can make their money, that it is not ordinarily in the church, but because God created everybody equal, that they should go into the technology, IT world, and make friends with them. The man was emphasizing, learn a skill, be this, the thing entered my brain. I now transferred it to my downline, who is a pastor. And I said, with this, you can get in your pastor. There is sense in what this man is saying. Please use this. Tell some of your pastors. If I happen to be a pastor, I will also do same. So when I sent it to my downline, he was so happy. When he watched it, he said, this is a very good video. I will use it. Do you know what this my downline did? He went and put it in a platform of MTFE. I said, what? What are people going to learn from after watching this video and they enter MTFE? Is there any skill in this? But when I talk about Metaforce, there are skills, there are NFT, there are cryptocurrency, there are metaverse. And that is why I always want to tell you about how the world started, what we are using for transaction. That is why I want to remind you that in those days, we were using trade by barter for transaction. You know, when I want rice, but I have a yam. So I have to carry my yam to go to the market to seek for who has rice. And the person will give me rice, and I must make sure that the person also need yam. That was how transaction was happening. Until, growing came up, innovations came up, and they innovated fiat, paper money, fungible token. And this fungible token, guys, the currency we are using is different from all the countries. Like me in Nigeria, we are using Naira. So I cannot use Naira in the nearest country here in Ghana, you understand, because they have their own currency, So this made it, limited somehow. So people were, still digging deep to see whether they can bring out any currency, any means of transaction that can be used in all the countries. So to still make transaction, easier, so another person innovated cryptocurrency.
Biden has praised the President Bola for his strong leadership as the chair.
So to still make transaction easier, one man invented what we call cryptocurrency, because this cryptocurrency, you can use it anywhere in the country, in the different countries. It just, when you are there, you just need to change it immediately to a market, and you use it in the country's currency. It's as easy as it. So this person, the name of this person that came up with cryptocurrency, our first cryptocurrency, was Satoshi Nakamoto. This man invented crypto in 2008. And we all know that the first crypto is Bitcoin. And a piece of Bitcoin today is about $26,000. Just one piece of Bitcoin. Imagine, that is why I said the people you are relating with matters, my brothers and sisters. The people you're communicating with matters. That is why I'm happy to be in your midst today. You can tell me one thing or the other that I can learn, that is happening in the world, that is going to happen in this world. So a piece of Bitcoin today is about $25,000, $26,000. And what is this cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital money that doesn't require a bank or financial institution to verify transaction, and can be used for purchases or as an investment. Do you see the reason why this man brought out this cryptocurrency? So that, it is not limited in one country, it's all over the country. So transactions are then verified and recorded on a blockchain. After doing this, he embedded it on blockchain. And blockchain is an unchangeable ledger that tracks and records assets and threats. That is why if you have a digital wallet like Trust Wallet, any transaction made there, you cannot delete it, because it is embedded on blockchain technology. So if you are not aware of cryptocurrency, you are lagging behind. So let's talk about NFT, because the thing is gradually going. I want to tell you that you are in a real world. You understand? When some time ago, I was, a chronic asthmatic patient. So when my friends, when my sisters will spray something like perfume, body spray, it will aggravate my illness. It will aggravate the asthma. I will say, oh, because I am sick. That is why all these things are supposed to be a sweet smelling savor to my nostrils. The thing is now giving me sickness. I now said, oh, because I am sick, or I was sick. Now, that is why when my leader in the DMQ said, gave us an idea to go to some groups that we belong and pick up some people and talk to them about Metaforce. So I did it. One group that I belong, I picked up some people, and one of them, immediately I talk about Metaforce, the person said it's a scam. When he said it is a scam, and I remember that, okay, the person is sick. Because if not that the person is sick, he will not say immediately, without even hearing from me. He said he concluded that Metaforce is a scam. I now related to him with what I was facing, that this guy is really sick. Do you understand? So me and you, that we are here today, we are healthy because we have understood the Metaforce and where we are going to. We are healthy. And that is why sometimes Great Thompson, when he is talking, I said, thank God that you have understood the ways of Metaforce and you have agreed to do it, which means it is a very good thing. So let's talk about NFT, small of it. Because gradually after cryptocurrency, NFT came in. NFTs are non-fungible tokens, something that you cannot exchange. The history of NFT began in 2014 with the creation of the first NFT, Quantum, by Kevin McCoy. But in 20 to know about it. It is
Network. We can't hear anything anymore.
Token. It is a unique digital identifier recorded on blockchain and is used to certify ownership and authenticity. It cannot be copied. You see what I'm saying? It cannot. Are you not? You're not hearing.
We are not hearing you. We are not hearing you. Please, ma. We are not hearing you.
Yeah, can you hear me? Network. Can I?
Wow.
Hear me?
Your network is actually breaking. The network is breaking.
Hello?
Your network is breaking. Your network is breaking. Okay, let's just wait. If she can fix it. Wow, a very important. Yeah, okay. I think you are clear now. You are clear now.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, we are hearing you now.
Yeah.
We are hearing you now. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Lady T, you can go ahead now. I think we can hear you now.
Start from 214.
Finally, she went out. Okay, network took her out. Network took her out. Okay, let's wait if she's going to come back. I think she's having network challenge. All right. So, Captain Austin, can you hear me, Captain Austin?
Yes, my leader.
Yeah, good beautiful morning to you. So please, let's just hold brief for her, please. Hold brief for her until she come back, please.
Yeah, I just walked in and I'm yet to grab what she was talking about.
She's just talking about crypto in general. So she's just talking about crypto in general. So just go ahead. I'll hold brief for her till she comes.
It's all right. It was even after yesterday's service, I went somewhere where we talked about crypto. All right. One of my guys came and picked me up. We went to talk one elder brother to an air vice marshal in this country. And the man was wowed when I opened his understanding about the cryptocurrency, space. All right. And he had been hearing, he heard about Bitcoin. He missed Bitcoin, he missed Ethereum. All right. He missed quite a lot of them. But even up on yesterday, he was still not yet settled in his mind. All right. He felt he have missed a lot. Maybe some of you are here like that, and you felt, I have missed a lot. I don't know where to start. The good place to start. This one is a good place to start. And again, one of the things that makes it easy for us to talk about cryptocurrency today is because of Mr. Lado Okotnikov have gone out of his way to simplify the crypto space. This thing used to be complicated before, even to me, all right? It used to be very complicated, it used to be very difficult to understand. I can't wrap my head around it. I don't, when you hear about cryptonomics, when you hear about a lot of things, even Binance, I used to get confused. How does it work? What gives life to cryptocurrency? What makes it lucrative? Which one is the original one? You can sometimes, how does it give people, profit? How do you make money from there? How can you not come into crypto space and you lose money? People see it is very volatile because of the influx of scammers and some of these projects, Ponzi schemes. So people tend to have a biased mind about crypto, all right? About crypto and cryptocurrency generally. So there is fear in a lot of people's hearts. But when you come to simplify it or talk about it the way Lado have come to demystify, all right, the whole thing called crypto, and you see it now, wow, it is something I can actually come in and enjoy. It is something I can actually pick a particular product and I will not lose my money because I don't have to do crypto with Ponzi. I don't have to do crypto just because somebody said it is good. I have to find something on the blockchain. I have to, all right, get people that have good intentions. All right, I think Madality is back. So you can talk now, ladies. Let's see if your mic is good. All right, so you can go ahead, ma. Yes.
Okay, so sorry. I don't know what network is doing with me today. Can you hear me?
Perfect, ma. Perfect. Go ahead, ma. Fire down.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna remind me where I was. If we are really following me.
You were talking about 2014.
All right.
NFTs.
NFTs. The treasure
of gradually from trade by barter to naira, that is fungible token, now to cryptocurrency, now to NFT. Yes, you're correct. So NFTs are non-fungible token. Can you hear me now?
Very, very well.
Yeah.
Okay. NFTs. History of NFT began in 2014 with the creation of the first NFT called Quantum, and it was made by Kevin McCoy But in 2017, however, the world get to know about it. A non-fungible token, it is a unique digital identifier that is recorded on blockchain and is used to certify ownership and authenticity. It cannot be copied. NFTs cannot be copied. So if you want to know more about NFT, so when you're learning about it, it is a skill. And it is in what we are doing today. And that is what that video I sent to this, my brother. The man was telling us, learn skill. So when you know about NFT, it is a skill. NFT is recorded in the blockchain and can be transferred by the owner only, allowing NFTs to be sold and traded only by the owner. Now, let's talk about Metaverse, a little about it. Just let's talk about it because my time is up. I wanted to talk, after talking about this, I wrap it up with the first one in our roadmap. The Metaverse is based on the integration of two things. The number one is AR, augmented reality, and the second one is VR, virtual reality. Metaverse is a world of its own. It is a place where virtuality coexists with reality. It is a networked web of immersive and sociable multi-user. And it is in permanent platforms. My dear brothers and sisters, knowing all this, how can we benefit from that? From them? That is where Metaforce comes in. And that is what I heard my brother was saying, Captain Oz saying, that our Lado is a simplifier. That word came from my leader, Engineer Mikut. Lado is a simplifier. He has come to simplify all these things. Because without this, without Metaforce, I don't think I would know anything about NFT. I don't think I will know Metaverse. That is where our founder comes in, Lado. Lado has come to make it easier for us to benefit from cryptocurrency, from NFT, and from Metaverse. He started by allowing us to build a community which will allow our coin to skyrocket. When you are following somebody, you need to know about him. Do you understand? You need to know about the person you're following. That is why when I make a mistake, I go to research so that I will not make that same mistake again. Whenever I make a wrong mistake of doing business, I'll come home, I'll go to research. And when I find that, I will cross my mind and I say, I will not do it again. So with this, let us just go into, let's go into the roadmap. How this guy came in to help us. This guy, I want to share my screen now. Let me just share my screen to show you our roadmap. I want to share the screen and show you our roadmap. If you have started, somebody also is innovating about will come in and help the world better. And that is what Lado was sitting on one side of the country and he was thinking about how is he going to help the world? And he dreamt of all this. Can you see my screen now? Can anybody see my screen?
Yeah, we can see.
Yes, we
All
can
right.
see.
So he came up with his own idea that is helping the world today. If you don't know about Metaforce, maybe I bring Metaforce to you and you say it's a scam, you're sick. You are very, very sick. Now, this idea came upon this young man, Lado, in 2021. For good 1 year, he was thinking about how he would do it better. And he said, I will only do it better with my people. That is you and I. He will only do this business better with you and I. And that is why when he developed it, he said, we can now come together and build the rest. That is why I don't get worried when he said, when he keep on postponing the projects, because we are building it at the same time. He only brought the idea and he drew his roadmap and he said that we can come in. And with the one he called classic, but today is tactile. It's what we know it today is tactile. What is the essence of this? It is to bring ourselves together, to love ourselves, to bring in our loved ones so that we can build a community, because this guy has a lot project to bring. So without without this community, we will not. So we started build community, and today we have built a community of more than 1 billion people. And then he said we should move into royalty. Royalty. I'm telling you that there are skills we are learning from Metaverse. Now we have done royalty. It's not ordinary energy. Man, and he said that we can be a benefactor of royalty. He can be paying us. You know what this man from experience, done, businesses, projects that he did, and he was there. That is why I like focusing. He was there for 10 good years. And the name of that business he was into was Tianchi. He was in Tianchi for 10 good years. And he grew to the extent of the company paying him. But something went wrong. And he said it will not happen in his own project. They were paying him salary. At a time, because of mismanagement, they stopped paying him salary. So he learned from it. He said, I will build a system that will never stop. So he has built it gradually. He said, now, with this NFT, after NFT, he started to pay us royalty. And he said this royalty will be for life. Is it not wonderful, my people? And from there, he said, our own cryptocurrency. He said that we must have our own native coin. When he wanted to bring it, people were, we are telling him, what is the need of bringing another coin? He said there is a need because he has projects. He has many things to bring, and he doesn't want to bring a coin that is a use and dump. My dear brother and sisters, take a look of what is happening in Bitcoin. The gap between Bitcoin and what's the other one? I always forget about the second one after Bitcoin. Ethereum. Look at the gap between Bitcoin and Ethereum. This one is 25. This one is 1,000. The gap is too much. This our guy want to come and break it. Which kind of gap is that? I am the second and you're giving me this kind of gap. Man, it cannot happen. What is the secret? What is happening? And that is why this guy has come to make a difference. He said, I will create so many projects. And in my project, we are going to use our coin, Metaforce coin. And that is why I am proud to say it anywhere I am. And he said, after this, we will build, because he doesn't want it to go down. He said, we will have our own marketplace. You understand? After that, we will have our own swap, Metaverse, wallets, first coin. And after that, there are projects coming in again, Mana, Boost, Real. All these things are skills in Metaforce. I am glad to be a member of Metaforce. And he said that we can start it with classic. And now, how can we do the number one that is called tactile? How can we benefit from it? He now said that we can benefit from it. He now said that there are people in the world, we are not equal. You know, middle people and there are rich people. So he came into and said and divided this tactile into 12 levels. And each one is $5 so that the poor people can come in and grow gradually to the top level. Level 2, level 3, level 4, to level 12. And he divided this into two, S3 and S6. And now, from this S3, why? Because of his experiences from MLM, from all the cryptocurrency, he said that if I leave it only S6, people will get tired on the road because of his experience. Are you getting me? People will get tired on the road, which means I'm going to divide it into two and say this one is S3, this one is S6. S6 is the people that the people is a community building where you may start, you may not do anything, you may not connect with your loved ones, but you'll be earning money in dollars. That one, he said, it is S6. Now, the other one that is activity level is S3. And he said that S6 is levels. Levels 1, level 7, level 8, level 10, level 11. All of them, they are S6. I don't want to go deep because of my time. I want to stop very soon now. Understand? Now he said the other level 6, 9, and level 12. We can make do with all this and divided them, you know, according to your capacity, you can come in. And because of the level we are in, because of what he is programming us for, he said that these NFTs, I will advise you to come up a bit when you're registering, register from level 1 to 5. And the earlier, the better. And that is why I am happy today I started early. Me and you started early. Some things we have, Lado has changed it. You will now start from level 1 to 5 on classic, then Unite Verse, you will add it to level 3, which is not easier again. But today we have benefited it. We are qualifiers. Most of us here are qualifiers of NFT royalty. And that is why I want you to stand gidigba. No matter what is happening, yes, maybe there may be stagnation now, but before you know it, our coin will enter market. Do you understand? The tactile is there. That is why I am against somebody saying, why you are waiting, do other business. What are you waiting for, Christ's sake? Why you are waiting? And what happened to tactile? Has it stopped? Why don't you gather out? Let us, according to Engineer Mikut, tactile the tactile. What are we waiting for? Is tactile not there? So with tactile, we can make our money when we, connect, because the world is about connectivity. We connect our people, the ignorant ones. We connect them to this wonderful project, and we will earn our money in dollars together. Thank you very much. Let me leave it here today. Till next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. That is an amazing one.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah,
yes, we are hearing you. Thank you so much. That was a good presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My leader, Oma.
No, carry on, Abo Messi. You're doing a good job.
Just carry on. Have the carry on.
All right. Thank you so very much, Lady T. That was a powerful, all right, and precise presentation. I always know you for that, all right? Very insightful, all right, full of wisdom and knowledge. So guys, at this point, we have to, appreciate and give energy back. It's not easy. If you think it easy, we'll give you the microphone to come up and do the presentation. So please, okay, I think that already doing something. Go ahead. Thank you so much, Lady T. Yes, that is my sister. Appreciate her, guys. Appreciate her. If you have gotten, value for your time this morning, please go to the chat section and communicate how you felt while she was presenting. All right. If you have gotten value for your time, go ahead. Say, thank you, Lady T. I enjoyed that billionaire's conversation. Thank you, Lady T. Thank you, Engineer Cute. I enjoyed that billionaire's conversation. All right. It's an amazing one. Yes. Put some Maggi and salt and drop it there. I'll come back to view it and I will call them out. Meanwhile, guys, while we are appreciating Lady T for her amazing and doggedness this morning, even though network struggled with her, but she said no, she must conquer. What a great fighter she is. Somebody else will have just given up, say, after all, network said never agreed me to talk, but not Lady T. She went off, she came back, and she finished what she started. Amazing, amazing, amazing. God bless you. God bless you. Beautiful you. All right, guys, if you have a question, all right, bring it on at this point in time before we share the information. Meanwhile, Lady T, please organize. I don't know whether it is I'm marking it or who is in charge this morning of affirmation. Please let it